Hi, my name's Sarah. I am the Insight and Category Lead for Bahlsen UK. Prior to this role, I was Head of Global Insight for Bahlsen, and that's when I was first introduced to Bolt. And I have to say, I was really impressed by the output, not only by how comprehensive it was, but just how easy it was to get to that information and how quickly we could turn it around from brief to report. It's super intuitive, really easy to use. It completely makes sense and it follows a traditional research process, so that's really helpful because you understand the steps that you're taking as you go through. I think what's really impressed me is the meta-analysis tool. So being able to go in, select a number of studies, interrogate it, and ask very, very specific questions and get very specific outputs is absolutely amazing. This isn't a generic AI model. It's not the same as a ChatGPT or a Gemini. This is a model that has been specifically trained over many years by expert moderators. We can obviously get results much faster. You can go from brief to report in 24 hours. But there are also some other advantages that I hadn't anticipated. The ability to be able to go in and interrogate and re-interrogate the outputs as often as you want, in as many different ways as you want. Maybe an insight project takes a different turn or business objectives change, but you don't want to lose the value of everything that you've learned from the consumer. With this model, you can go back in and rephrase and reframe the question and still extract value from the output. It would take hours to go back and re-watch all of focus group material and videos that we've ever run. But actually, if we have all these studies saved in a Bolt platform, it means we can go back and ask the different questions and look at it from a different perspective. And it means that any study that we run can live for longer within our organisation. I found that they really understood kind of the world from my side of the table. They knew what I was trying to achieve. And the team have just been an absolute fantastic support. From my perspective, I think it's one of the best supporting teams I've seen in the industry, actually. You need to get on the bus quickly. I am amazed at just how rapidly the world is changing because of AI. I think we're all using it a little bit in our personal lives. And like any new technology and any new way of working, you have to go through that period of kind of getting to understand it, using it, making mistakes. Even if it's just playing with it for now, you need to start taking those steps because it's only through using it and realizing what it can do for you and where maybe it is and isn't working that you can actually optimize that for yourself and your teams and for your business.